Sons of Anarchy had a lot of iconic club members, but the one thing it lacked was a whole great list of prospects. Now, there is some good, but there's also some bad. So, today on the channel, we are going to rank every Sam Grow prospect. But before we dive into the list, Jax and Opie, of course, they were prospects, but we never actually got to see it on screen. For that reason alone, they're not included. And also, technically, everybody is beginning at a prospect level, unless you were first nine. So, anyway, seventh spot, we have got Shepard. There might be some people out there that are like, right, Stevie, who the hell is Shepard? Well, let's cast your eyes back to season 3 of Sons of Anarchy. The crew are in Belfast, right? They're in Belfast, and essentially, you've got the introduction of Filthy Phil, Ratboy, and Shepard. Shepard draws the shortest straw. He has to look after Lumpy. He cannot look after Lumpy. He bottles it. His arse turns to cheese. Does that even make any sense? I don't know. Anyway, what do you call him? What do you call him that bumps in? No, his character's Martinez in The Walking Dead. What's his character in Sons of Anarchy? Leader of the Calvares. Oh, what? Hector. Salazar, that's it, Salazar. Yeah, he basically batters Lumpy and Shepard runs, takes off his patch and delivers it to Telemorrow. I mean, what is there to be said? The guy bottled it. Coming in sixth spot is O'Halloran, or it's actually just Halloran, but every time I hear the word Halloran, you just feel like it's someone called O'Halloran, but this guy's simply called Halloran. Now, if you never watched Mayans MC, you actually might be wondering, who the hell's this guy? Well, let me lighten you up here, brother. This guy is a prospect in Mayans MC. We see him a few times with Happy in season 1 and in season 2. He interacts with Easy Reyes at the end of season 1. He's like, "That's my sponsor over there," and it points to Happy. And Easy remembers who killed his mummy, and it was Happy. And we see him throughout season 2 as well. But that's it. Only appears in season 1 and season 2 of Mayans MC. When Sam Crow hopefully make their next appearance later down the line, is Halloran going to be a fully patched member? Who knows? But I mean, this is the kind of guy that you could have killed in like season 4 or season 5 of the Mines, just to add a wee bit of extra weight to the Mines Sam Crow war. Fifth spot, we've got Feline. Feline. Comes in season 4, doesn't do an awful lot, follows people around in a tow truck, does like errands for Sam Crow. He loses Lila. Chib shoulder barges him. You worthless piece of shite. Season 5, you know, he helps out with Rat Boy, but the two prospects that were left at that stage of the game, he definitely felt worse than Rat Boy, we have to be honest. And then, of course, he helps them get Randall, and then into season 6, well, he's with Filthy Phil. He tells Galen and Connor that Jax is on his way, and him and Filthy Phil, sadly, both catch a bullet. Probably, I mean, this guy got seasons. The people beneath him didn't really get that, and O'Halloran didn't really get the rub of the actual show. He was in mine, so unfortunate for him. But the guy got killed with next to him was Filthy Phil. What we've got to bear in mind here with Filthy Phil is that he got made a full member in between season 4 and 5, and due to that, I can't include season 5 and season 6 in this ranking because he wasn't a prospect, he was a literal full member. So we're looking at solely season 3 and season 4. This guy eating at the mixing bowl, carrying a shotgun, eating his cornflakes, beeping the horn on the bike when when the boys are on the way to prison, and this guy's beating the horn, letting them know that Stall and Jimmy O are dead, is pretty good. It's pretty funny, to be honest, just seeing this big fat bastard on a wee moped, driving it and beeping the horn. He looks like Boogie 2988, but he never really took him serious though as a Sam Crow member, didn't you not, man? I don't know. But anyway, he narrowly missed out on the podium positions because that leaves us with 3 to rank. And who comes in number 3? Number third spot, it is Rat Boy. Now, you may be wondering, what are you, Rat Boy? You know, a lot of seasons this guy was in. Gets patched over. Well, I say patched over, he gets upgraded. He becomes a fully patched member halfway through season 6. But honestly, man, Rat Boy didn't really do it for me. Like, the Russian roulette scene between him and Phil's pretty good, right? Some really funny dialogue between him and Tig. Uh, in certain scenes, again, some of them are when he's a fully patched member, but he just he didn't. He never really got an arc, and that's as a prospect. Even like in the back end of season 6 and into season 7, guy's a fully patched member. But does he feel anywhere near the level of like Happy, Chibs, Tig? No, nowhere near. He is so much closer to the likes of West and Montez than he is to the likes of those guys. And that's unfortunate for him, but yeah, he still makes third spot on this list, and third is still a lot better than 7, doesn't it? Anyway, moving into number 2, we've got Miles. People may be wondering, why have I put Miles above Rat Boy? I just think Miles was a fun character. He always interacted with like club members. I remember when Opie cheated on Lila, and Opie walks out and he's like, "Coffee," and he walks away, and Filthy Phil's looking at Miles like, "Why'd you say that?" He's like, "What? Caffeine's a mood boost." Also, when they got doing the Russian roulette thing, this guy's like fake screaming, which is good. He actually got fully patched in during season 3 and 4's like break, but yeah, but you know what? For Miles, to me he had something about him, and his death was pretty good, but I can't really factor that in because he was a fully patched member. But he had this like comedy element about him that worked. Rat Boy had a comedy element. I feel like with Rat Boy it felt forced. Miles felt organic. But for me, there's only one prospect that is the top dog, and it's Half Sack. Obviously, what happened to his actor, tragic, tragic business, whatever went down there. But in terms of his character on the show, fantastic, man. Only had 2 seasons, but in terms of a Sam Crow death, he was the first meaningful one. His death is sad, but it's epic. And I mean, you want to talk about comedy, man? Storylines with Clay, storylines with getting a new ball, just a lot of great shit with Half Sack, man. And there'll never be another prospect in TV history as good as this guy, and no one will come close to him. They'll do a fantastic job to get someone close to him. Obviously, I believe Clay in the first 9. I'm not sure Clay was a prospect because Piney hints that he sponsored Clay, so maybe Clay was like a prospect for like a week or two. Maybe Clay Morrow is the only guy who could get close to Half Sack as a beating him as a prospect if we ever get the first 9 series. But anyway, folks, leave your thoughts down below, and peace.